I am on the mountain surrounded by the deep snow.
It's very cold and I've come to cook here today in the snow, but also to show you many new things I have for the van. As you can see, I've almost finished the ceiling and the floor, so now the van inside is like a studio apartment that's not yet furnished and it's a total mess. As I'm building some furniture inside, the whole place will gradually start to get organized. I'm going to start by showing you this right here. Let me show you something quite new that this company Vivo sent me. They have very high quality products at a really good price. This is a brand new chair, brand new van, brand new chair. It's enormous. It has a cup holder for coffee and here's something else. It has a really big back, like a small cooler to keep the food cold. This chair though is quite big and I wonder if it will fit in the trunk. I will try it though. As you may have noticed, the trunk is now quite high up compared to the Clio van, and even if I stand right here, I still can reach all the way to the very back to grab my things. So I thought it would be a good idea to get a ladder specifically for this purpose. I spoke with the company that sent me the chair and they told me they would also send me a ladder. So we'll see what we shall see. Well, that looks like a pretty good ladder. Let's see how it actually functions now. Excellent. And I can easily reach all the items right at the very back of the boot. It doesn't need to go any higher. Now I can actually get my whole body inside the trunk if I want to. But I need to check if the chair fits in there, because it's a really nice big chair. It fits in perfectly. One problem is where I'll store the ladder, but I'll deal with that later on. Perhaps it might even fit inside the storage box. For the time being, however, I'll keep the chair outside because I'm going to need it. And for both the chair and the ladder, I'll provide a link in the description with a discount in case you'd like to get them if you happen to need them. The cold is quite biting and I've become really hungry. I want to test the heating and also to cook, but for both, to properly test the heating and to cook, I need power. And the Bluetti was good, but that particular unit was a bit small, and now I have a larger one that a company sent me to try out. I think this is a really good opportunity to show it to you all. Let's take a look at what capabilities it actually has. It has 4 220-volt outlets for devices. It has a car charger port. That's where I'll get power for my devices in the fan. It has 2 Type-C ports and 4 USB ports, 2 with fast charging, 2 regular. To be honest, this isn't something you can just put in and take out of the car. It's not lightweight, it's 30 kilos. It's something that's best to install and leave permanently. It has a large, powerful battery with a lifespan of 3,500 cycles. If you use it daily, it can last up to 10 years. I actually used it even at my house to keep the refrigerator running because for 2 whole days I had no electricity. I was also able to charge some of my devices, so you could even use it as a backup UPS at your home in case of an emergency. What I'm going to do now is put the air fryer on to start cooking in just a little while. I've put the camera's batteries on to charge, Chico, and I'll just leave them right here on top. To test, it also has a solar panel, and not just some ordinary simple solar panel, but a truly massive 400 watt one. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 80 watt panels, which can give you a lot of energy. Of course, it's a bit big for me to carry around in the van all the time, and from the back here, its cables come out, and I see it's immediately drawing as soon as I set it up. 160 watts right now, and it's quite cloudy in general today. 175, and it's going up even more. I want to test it with the air fryer, which is 1200 watts. The power station handles devices up to 2,500 watts, so that's perfectly fine. If the power station can run the air fryer and cook for me without draining its whole battery, it means I might be able to take the air fryer in the van too. It's turning on just fine. It has started working. Right now it's drawing 1500 watts, 1480 to be precise. I'm not sure if once the air fryer heats up it will drop and draw less power, but right now at the very start it's drawing that much, 1480. I've brought some ready to cook fries to put into the air fryer and also some veggie patties to make burgers. Plant-based, and not because I'm vegan as many people think, because they often see me eating things that aren't meat and such, but because it's Wednesday and I fast on Wednesdays and Fridays only for that reason. It often happens that when I'm out and about, it's a Wednesday or Friday or some other fast. Now I'll add the potatoes, which I've prepared with oil, grated garlic and smoked paprika. It says here that we are currently getting 143 watts from the sun. It's very cloudy, to be honest, and it's consuming 1456, and that the power station can handle providing that much energy to the air fryer for about an hour. I don't need the air fryer for a whole hour. I only need it for about 25 minutes for the fries, so I think I generally need it to work for about half an hour. I think I'll have enough power remaining to test the heating system a bit later to confirm it's fully operational and we're all set, and also to get myself a little warm because it's absolutely freezing. And even though the display on my power station indicates it can endure for 0-1, meaning it can supply this electricity for 1 full hour, in the mobile application I have where I can precisely monitor the consumption, I can also see the remaining minutes. So it says it can last 1 hour and 6 minutes, giving 1450 watts. Okay, the air fryer, it's true, draws quite a bit of power. While I wait for the food to cook, I have many gadgets that I got from Temu for the van. New ones, not the ones I showed you, other things, some of which I'll even install in the van today. Let's check them out one by one. I've managed to get quite a few items. This particular one here is a bucket. I'm not sure exactly where it might be needed, but it genuinely takes up such a small amount of space that I just grabbed it to have it around. Here I have a sticker and another one, which I'll stick later. This sticker here is also a spoiler for the van's name, which I'll tell you at some point. I think I've decided. Here I've got something to go behind the seat's back, which has many pockets, and I think it's very convenient. It can also go on top essentially. It can be put in many places. It's something really good for organizing things. An antenna to replace this big one it has. Look at this antenna, like I'm catching a satellite signal. Meanwhile, I never listen to the radio.
Wow, it's really freezing out here. This is the antenna that I'm going to install.
The potatoes need 12 more minutes. It's really very cold. I can't wait to eat to warm up. I need some fuel. I've got these aluminum tapes which you can use to wrap many things. This is for wrapping the exhaust. It's an insulating material for exhausts, and it's for heat protection. All this is for the heating exhaust and the heating system in general, to insulate them properly. I've got some really nice little items here that I'll show you all together right now, which are specifically for the front part of the car. I'm quite curious to see if these will actually fit my own car. Let's find out. They come perfectly complete, exactly as they should. Some people told me that the windows on the Doblo are generally quite easy to break into, and so I found some extra security locks. Essentially now, even if you open the window, you can't push it back any further. You'll have to first loosen this and maybe even take it out completely. A very clever design.
I will put it on the other side as well, and we will be safe and secure.
I really like these smart gadgets I got from Temu. Here I've got a voltmeter that I'll install up front at some point, so I'll always know if the car's charging from the alternator and how many volts the devices are drawing. Here I've got a compass and another gauge that shows me the car's status, if it's tilted straight or uphill. What a climb we have. I'm thinking of putting both of them somewhere on the dashboard. I'm trying to decide where to put these. Should I put them here upside down? They might block my mirror's view a little. Should I put them here in front? I think this way is better, but I can't quite decide the exact spot to stick them. I'll leave it and check it out later when I have some peace and quiet. These are for creating some extra storage room. You just place them right inside your car. It works out really well. I had actually installed some in my Clio van as well. They're convenient. I've taken 3. Here I have a thermometer to see what the temperature is out here. Oh wow, I'm starving. The potatoes are ready and the power station still has 74%. Essentially, it could run for about an hour because I used it for 25 minutes and it consumed 25%. I also have the solar panel, of course, which which charges it simultaneously. I'll take out the potatoes and put in the burgers. Of course, if I don't eat the potatoes now, they'll turn into ice cubes with this cold. I'm thinking of putting this sticker right here. These will need a bit of a cleanup in certain sections, but overall they matched up really nicely. I'll just pop them in for about 5 more minutes. So these were pretty much all the things I got from Temu. There might be a few more things still in there, but dinner's almost ready now, so I'll just save them for later. I think this was one of the better purchases because I can genuinely hang it anywhere and have extra storage space. This will be the couch at some point. I'll put these rolls in to bake a bit, and once I eat, I'll test the heating to see if it starts from the power station, a topic that truly interests me. I need to warm up a bit too because it's freezing here. All around there are clouds everywhere, difficult conditions. I urgently need warmth.
Oh, the little buns turned out really perfect.
My burgers are a bit plain, but at this hour, burgers can't buy choosers. And if I get those pepper liners they put inside the air fryer to keep it from getting dirty, the disposable ones, then essentially I won't even need to wash anything. The thermometer reads 5 degrees inside the car because I left it open. Who knows how cold it is out here. For the power station, I'll have a link in the description naturally, and you can get it with a discount. I don't know if this will be my main power source or if I'll go for something else. Companies generally send me things and I try out various ones. This one seems quite good. I believe that if someone builds a van, the best thing to do might be to install a permanent system, meaning a photovoltaic setup with batteries, and I think it's a good time now to make a cable to power the heater, to turn it on and warm myself up a bit because it's truly very cold. The sun has hidden itself. Despite that, it's still getting 86 watts from the light.
When you have so many solar panels, this is how it is. I could even provide power to the lights from right here. Oh wow, my hands are absolutely frozen. I can't do anything at all.
The cold is a difficult thing to deal with. I've already made all the connections and the wiring. I've also connected up all the lights. I will explain to you exactly why the lights weren't turning on in the next video, which will be all about the construction of the van. So make sure to subscribe to see why the lights weren't working last time, and now I truly hope they will turn on.
Let's see if this is going to actually work. This is the first test.
The lights aren't turning on. I must have made a mistake in the connection again, and it's not lighting up. No, it is. It just isn't making good contact. Now it's on, and the heating came on. Time to turn on the heating too. I'm having a problem with the power station. I've been trying to get power from this outlet for so long, and I can't. Just as the diesel heater is about to begin its operation, after a short period it emits a sound and then completely ceases to receive any electrical power. I truly don't understand what's happening with it, and now I try to essentially provide power directly from the car while the engine is running, and it actually seems to be functioning perfectly normally. I can hear the pump downstairs. It's already started sending the fuel, and essentially I'm just waiting to see if it will start blowing warm air from here. The thing is though, I'm having a problem at this moment. I can't run the diesel heater from the power station. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what could be wrong. I definitely need to find a solution. I need to start packing up slowly because it's very cold and apparently I have no heating to stay. Although I would like to stay, I can't keep the engine running for so many hours. It's 4 o'clock. In 2 hours it will be dark and I simply can't be without heat until morning. It's starting to get foggy and I won't be able to see my way back because I'm here among the mountains all alone in this wilderness. The ladder is light. Generally it's not very heavy. The problem is where I'll put it. I need to find a spot to put it here so it won't get in the way, but these things will be sorted once the van inside is also organized. The construction generally needs to proceed. It's starting to get foggy. I hope I'll see enough to drive back and the road will be fine. Unfortunately, I can't stay in the snow today, maybe some other time. Generally, it's okay. I'm still just testing the van to see what suits me, what doesn't, what works and what doesn't.
And in time, everything will work itself out. I'm leaving this place before night catches me.
Subscribe to see how I'll build the van. A new episode is coming soon where I'll build a sofa, a bed and more inside. Until then, watch one of these other videos.